Well, it doesn't mean anything for me. I guess if it's some sort of acronym for something, I've never heard of it. The only thing I know of a fob is I have a key fob that I used to get in to as like an electronic lock.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
I don't know. I'm not sure what that means.
I'm pretty sure it's a band of guys. It was really popular in my high school. Everybody would get mad saying that they knew them before they became mainstream.
I don't have any idea.
I'm not familiar with that.
Like a key fob?
It stands for fresh off the boat.
It's fresh off the boat, like just came over to America. It's not like an accident.
Hi, I'm here to report to you a specific case on Asian fobs that live in the United States. As a fob from Taiwan myself, I'm especially interested in exploring with you about the current situations and general interactions between Asian fobs and Americans, and what can we do about it?
Like, seriously, you're like children in chase of the like kitchen diet.
Hi, can I have a coffee?
Well, my mom just called and said our house got stolen.
Our house?
Mom, what take you so long?
Yeah, hold on.
Mom, what are you doing this on?
Type 1. Action fob. This type of fobs is rare, but does exist. They will make efforts and take the initiative to make friends with Americans. They tend to join fraternity, sorority, sport team, or even more extreme.
Hey, you want to join CSA? Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Beijing.
北京真的，我也是从北京来的。哎，你有兴趣参加 CSA 吗 ？Chinese Student Association。哎，我们下礼拜有个 party，你一定要来啊。
I'm actually very busy this semester.
没关系啦，有空也要出来认识朋友嘛。你讲中文吗？
我会。I'll think about it.
Action
fob.
Okay.
She tried hard to fit in with Americans, but she tried even harder to get away from her fob friends.
I know. It's awful.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He gave you a 0 on your paper. That's your first.
Type 2. Curious fob.
Do you want to go to dinner?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to dinner?
Let's go to
I'm
dinner.
hungry. Where do you guys want to go?
Somewhere close.
Bangkok Falcon.
Let's go to Bangkok.
Bangkok Falcon.
Let's do it.
Ask me.
Sidger, do you want to go with us?
Yes! Yep.
Let's go. Right now, come on.
Type 3. Clicky fob. This type of fobs are quite exclusive. They always hang out with each other. Perhaps the only time they need to speak English is when...
Hello, Professor Levy.
As international students and persons who are not born in the United States, you might find yourself somewhere on this line. Let's hear some personal opinions from both sides. How do Americans view these three groups of fobs? And we will also hear Fox's point of view of why they're ending up in those specific groups.
My view on international students is that I'd really like to become friends with a lot more of them, but I always feel like there's a language barrier.
I dated a Taiwanese girl for about 2 years, and then she graduated and left and broke my heart. I would do it again, but I'm afraid to jump into another relationship like that where I know that she's just gonna leave again and break my heart.
Yeah, I think Asian girls are hot. Like, I would go out with one, but they're always like in their little groups and they're always speaking their own language, and I don't understand it, so it's really hard for me to approach any.
I hang out with a lot of fobs, and most of them are very, very nice, but they don't really look at me the same way as all of their other friends, and that's very, very like painful sometimes. For me, like, I don't look at them any differently than any of my other friends, so I would hope that they would feel the same way for me.
Well, I do want to share my opinions with those American friends, but then I don't feel confident speaking English in a group of Americans, so I just automatically become a listener.
I do want to make American friends, but for some reason it is hard for me to be intimate friends with them. So I guess that's the reason why most of my friends are fobs.
I really want to make friends with Americans, and I think I do have fun hanging out with most of them. But sometimes there are exceptions that are not very open-minded, not very open to the other cultures they're not familiar with.
I appreciate some Americans who really want to know about our culture, but some of them really do think that they know all, but they don't actually know all, so they might come off a little bit arrogant and cocky.
I do want to hang out more often with my American friends, but a lot of times when they talk about music or movies, I'm not as familiar with it, so it's more like me listening, not really talking to them at all.
There are people from either side seems more than willing to make friends with each other. However, regardless of that fact, it looks like there are always something in the way holding them back. Let's take a look again.
I'd really like to become friends with a lot more of them, but
I would do it again, but
I do want to make American friends, but
Asian girls are hot, but
As we have divided FOBs, we can also divide Americans into 3 groups. There are the actions, meaning those who have relationships with FOB and who are actively involved with them. There are those who are curious. These individuals do not know how to interact with FOBs or are not interested enough to take the initiative to interact with them. And last, we have closed-minded individuals. These are those who are ignorant of foreign culture and unwilling to interact with FOBs.